Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kalami, and welcome to our first of 3 trips outside the United States of America. Welcome to South Africa, and welcome to Kalami for what is going to be a phenomenal bum car race here today. I am quite excited to show off to you guys. This is the old Kalami circuit. And speaking of the circuit, let's go through this circuit on board with Fred Farrell, because why not? Looks like him and Chloe are going to go side by side, coming out of the final corner. To actually, technically, this would be the final corner right up here, that little right hand kink. There's the finish line right there. Side by side down the straightaway, put the power down, all the way up, back up to turn 1. It goes up and down the hills. The elevation on this circuit is phenomenal. That's a tricky right-hander into a 90-degree left-hander. You're going to see a lot of overtakes right here. Up into this kinky type of corner. Left-hander there. That's very hard, but most of those drivers try and take it flat. And then this long, winding right-hander into the slowest corner on the circuit, I believe. Into that left-hander. Into this up downhill chicane looking thing here. That just turns back up on itself. Comes back uphill. And then it's a sweeping right-hander. And it's important to get a good exit out of that corner, because now you got to power back down on the straightaway. Back through into the final corner yet again. And that is a lap around this beautiful circuit. Expect chaos, expect problems, and expect a lot of fun. Interesting notes here. McKenna made the race, as it was announced at the Daytona race. She signed on with Big Apple Racing, and is able to do drive the 52 this week for Packing Motorsports. Goes wide there, but she is known as the queen of road courses, one of the better road course ringers that we got here, and so very exciting to see her in the show after getting fired. Any other note? Oh yeah. After Miguel's crash last week at Daytona, where he flipped about 25 times, he is injured and out for the next 4 races. Cohen is in the car. We'll see what he can do. Kind of been a super sub over the past 2 years for Sly Racing, so I'm very intrigued to see what he'll do in his super sub stints this year. Any other drivers? A note, Finn Burns here. I mean, he is a road course ringer, so I guess. Outside of that, I don't really see anybody. Gavin Graves in 32 this week. Logan Long made the race. Albeit, again, he's a road course ringer, so he kind of should be. But we will see what he's going to have around here today. He's right behind his Dodge boss and Cody Goforth. I mean, you can see just how much they drift and tail that thing out, trying to get as much speed and momentum as you can through that corner. But right now, in practice, Cohen has gone fastest and is now on to qualifying. Give me a second.
Drivers, to your cars.
I apologize. I am back. We did lay down some qualifying laps. Kenny Knight goes fastest, followed by Nicholas Shockey, Malachi Cohen, Raymond, Gabby, Logan Long, Reed Allen, Daniel Holt, and Anna Strutz rounds out your top 10. Your top 10 in practice was Cohen, Shelby, Kenny Knight, Gavin Graves, Gabby, Finn, Raymond, Ty, Malachi Wilson, and Zyler. Slowest went to Mercer Gray. We'll see how the second lap goes down. Slowest of the first lap is Mercer.
So, baby, Mom would like to talk to you.
Busy. So we will see eventually. Any notable names here? I don't know. I just banged my hand against my desk. That hurt. Good.
How about you?
The second lap did get laid down. Nicholas Shockey goes pole position, followed by Malachi Wilson, Cohen, Gavin Graves, Reed Allen, Logan Long, Anna Strutz, Kenny Knight, Raymond, and Gabby rounds out your top 10. Otis, Shelby, Chaz, Daniel Holt, Sylvie Allen. Could go for Zyler, Sean, Jerry Farrell, and Noah rounds out the top 20. And Mercer does go last. So with that being said, let's move on to happy hour, because who's going to be happy in this hour? You already know how it is. Will be probably a stupid one. Oh, yeah, no, that is stupid. Reed Allen. Fastest and happy hour. He's very happy with that car. Followed by Cohen, Sylvie Allen, Raymond, Gabby, Logan Long, Shelby, Ty, Daniel Holt, and McKenna. The Queen of Road Courses rounds out your top 10. She's been relatively quiet. Where did she even qualify? She qualified P27, so she's going to have to work her way up through the pack. As, Mercer goes 3 for 3 in slowest for each practice session. So, good ups on him. But with that being said, who is my pick? I'm going to be in some in a little bit, because we got time here. Because for some reason, Brian accidentally kept on full safety car lap, pace lap. So, who's going to win today's race? A lot of really good candidates, a lot of drivers in fast cars. Give me Nicholas Shockey.
Start your engines.
I think that Monster 15 lining up on pole position, as long as it keeps its ground, it's a good car. Underneath him, I think Nicholas can win this one. Meanwhile, who's going to come from the back to the front of the pack? Give me not Mercer Gray, but give me Quinn Allen. I believe he has a road course win, or he's been on competitive on road courses before, so I don't doubt that he could do it again. So give me Quinn Allen. Meanwhile, someone who's gonna go from the front of the pack backwards here in this one. Malachi's known as a good road course racer. A lot of good road course ringers on up here. I'm going to say Gavin Graves, however. That Cat 32. He's actually been very good in that car. He just, I don't know why. I'm getting a sense he's going to have some problems in the race. That's what I'm banking on. I think he's going to have some issues in this one. So with that being said, Pace car's taking us around. Beautiful look at the back of the stands there. As it's going to be Malachi and Nicholas Shockey on the front row. Cohen, Gavin Graves behind him. Logan Long, Reed Allen. Anna Struts, Kenny Knight, and Gabby and Raymond rounds out your top 10. Here in this one, down through that downhill chicane, looping corners. What's great about this track is every single corner is an opportunity to make a move. Every corner is a chance to make a pass if you just play it right. And that long straightaway, believe me, is going to be a passing zone. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to try and send it. Maybe 3 wide down into turn 1 off the rip here. I don't know. Ideally, they keep it clean. It's our second road course race of the season. We could see who... Oh, we got problems. Daniel Holt is going to pit. Oh, and he has no brakes. That probably is a good reason to pit, especially on a road course. But Nicholas Shockey, Malachi Wilson are going to bring us to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing here in South Africa and Kyalami. Kyalami, Salami, even start from our leaders. Cohen's going to try and look a lane lower down to the inside. Wasn't able to make a move. Kind of punks out of it. Nicholas Shockey's going to gain advantage down into turn 1. And he's going to clear for the race lead. Meanwhile, Cohen's also going to be aggressive. Get past Malachi Wilson as well. Reed Allen looked like he wanted to move. Doesn't see it. As we go through the kink for the first time, you can see everyone just being aggressive as possible. Trying to make their moves. Trying to make their runs. Anna versus Logan Long. A little side-by-side action. Down into the slow speed corner. And it's a brilliant on the brakes move from Logan Long. And he's going to clear and pass by Anna Struts quite easily, might I add. Meanwhile, Chaz and Otis teammates trying to work their way up here in the 28 and the 16. Trying to get past the APR duos of Gabby and Shelby. Otis did his job, and Chaz did his as well. As at the front, we're coming to the flag. Nicholas Shockey's going to lead the first lap. And I'm immediately pausing so we could do what we always do, and that is turn on the Better Cautions mod. Where is it? There it is. Because we may or may not need it today. We'll see how the drivers keep themselves tame. It is a road course, so that means they're probably not going to be keeping themselves tame. Sorry, Sham. You just won't be able to be in this one. Appreciate you him being on the last one, though. As everybody's, for the most part, nice and single-fouled out. Jerry Farrell's going to make a move. Sylvie Allen's going to make a move. Those late dive bombs, late sends looking out throughout the field here. Ezra and Mercer are having a battle for dead last. Oh! And yeah, there's Daniel Holt. Freaked out. Thought he got wrecked or something. No, I forgot he had to pit early in this one due to a tire going down. Luckily enough, he may or may not be fine. Cody Goforth versus Zyler now. Cody Goforth not being known exactly as a road course ringer. However, he is going to get the move done on the 54. 54, Zyler, he is a little bit more of a road course ringer. Definitely has some talent around these. And second place in points, Jerry Farrell's going to be aggressive. He's going to try to make a move on Zyler. Had the inside, now turns to the outside. Now Sean's going to be the aggressor coming out of the final corner. Back onto the front stretch. Yet again, Gavin Graves versus Logan Long. Who can put the power down up here at the front? Gavin Graves got that inside. I think Logan Long should just kind of back out. And it looked like he was. Anna Strauss is going to take advantage of Logan Long being on the outside. She's going to make herself a dive bomb. And it was a good move. And Raymond almost slides into him. But now they're going to go side by side into this kink. And I don't know if Raymond's going to be able to have the aggressiveness to keep his foot planted. He doesn't. Raymond's going to lose a lot of time. He's going to get passed by Kenny Knight. Can Kenny Knight make the move work? Raymond's going to send him right back in. Side by side. Is Kenny Knight going to try it into this one? Yeah, he does. And Raymond's going to end up an ultimate loser from that one. Gabby's going to try to get to the outside of Otis as Otis tries to go to the inside of Raymond. And that's what I love about this track, as I was saying earlier, is you can make a move from anywhere. Any corner is a good corner for an overtake. Otis is going to take that outside line, and however, that's not going to be a good line onto the front stretch, as Gabby's going to be able to put the power down. Otis fighting tough around the outside. Side by side. Dead heat right now. This is a battle for a top 10. On the brakes. And yeah, Gabby's going to beat Otis pretty handily using that inside line. And now Chaz, Otis' teammate's going to be there. Chaz with a little bit of a late send. Both Chaz and Otis won at road course races in Bum Truck. And they're going to go side by side. And yeah, Chaz is going to back out of it smartly. Meanwhile, checking in on the front, Sylvie Allen gets aggressive. Nicholas Shockey's still holding on to his race lead. Daniel Holtz actually, I think, gaining time unironically enough. As Sylvie Allen gets past Chaz. Great job on her part. She needs a good run here today to really stay in that championship fight. Speaking of championship fight, Cody Goforth needs a good run today, and he's running pretty good. P15 sends Shelby way out there. She was riding the bump there, the curb. It's a weird curb, but got sent way out there. Cody Goforth is going to take advantage. She's not known as a road course ringer, but he's, running P14 right now. You got to give him credit where credit is due. Meanwhile, where is your championship points leader? Michaela has run P27. This is not a good start for that 17 team. We'll see if she can pick it up here in this one. Move her way towards the front of the pack. Mercer and Ezra still having a battle. You love to see it. Because everybody's kind of single filed out right now. Everybody chilling out. Sean's going to try and get aggressive on Jerry. Down to the inside. He had a great advantage into that corner, but into this left-hander does not work. 3 wide tie. What a save from the 72. Almost went down into the inside wall. And Noah and Aiden Turner, oh, he's getting swarmed by Savage Racing. Dodges. Had to make a save. Now he's got some fight that he's got to do. Him and Noah side by side exiting that final corner. We'll see if Ty can hang one around the outside. He's still going to be there. I think he's actually, he's going to beat him to the line. This is a battle for P19 just inside the top 20, but Noah's there on the inside going down into turn 1, which is usually a death sentence. Oh, Aiden Turner just misses his braking point. Tossie's going to take advantage. Noah's going to clear. Tossie's going to move past Aiden Turner. And that was easy enough, wasn't it? John C., he needs a good run today. He's right there in that championship points battle as well, as he just does not give any space to McKenna. Neither really should he, but that's kind of what you get for just sending one on the outside like that. However, Cohen, in his first race back, like I said before, he was known as a super sub last year in that 11 Amazon machine. Did a lot of great work in that car. Well, he's back as a super sub, filling in for Miguel. And he's keeping our leader, Nicholas Shockey, honest right now. Shockey's just unable to pull away, but Malachi Wilson, shout out P3, Reed Allen P4, Gavin Graves P5, Anna Strutz P6, Logan Long, Kenny Knight, Raymond, and then Gabby rounds out your top 10. So Nicholas Shockey getting a mirror full of DoorDash, which you probably love or hate to see. By the way, Daniel Holt is catching at a rapid rate the back of the pack too. That's hilarious. Imagine if he actually passes a bunch of cars in the back of the pack, even though he was like 50 seconds off. You know, everybody just single filing out. Nobody really. I mean, settling down right now. It's lap 7. You don't got to get aggressive right now. You don't got to do anything insane. You could just wait your time, take that time. Still got a lot of time left. I mean, hell, let's watch the Strutzes go in on a little bit of a battle. Jesse versus Gideon. Gideon, obviously not known as a road course ringer, but it's a little bit disappointing that he's back here. And he's going to get past Jesse, however, quite easily, might I add. So, brilliant job by the 18. Will we see anybody try and make a move down into this next corner? Joey Bob's going to try and make the move on Michaela for P27. And he's going to do it quite easily, might I add. Chloe looked like she wanted it there for a second. Then, well, however, going wide like that is not going to help you at all. Oh, but Finn Byrne with a little switchback. Trying to get around to the outside. He's there. If he can make maybe a late slide job, and he does. Beautiful send by Finn Byrne. Chloe has nothing for him. Finn's going to get right on past. Remember, Finn Byrne is a winner at Sonoma Season 1, the first ever road course race, albeit in interesting circumstances. But he did win the race. And that's what's important at the end of the day, you know? So, you know, let's back up on your leader. It's still Cohen right there on the rear end of Nicholas Shockey. Trying to keep him honest, trying to keep him, really just keep that pressure on. As he goes a little bit wide right there. Malachi Wilson catches up. He got a big boost of time right there. Could he be on for a win for the first time since Season 1? Season 1 Charlotte was the last time Malachi Wilson won. Which was crazy because he also won the first ever race in Bumcar history, winning at Daytona. We'll see if maybe he can make some noise here today and get his 3rd ever win. By the way, let's see what that gap is down to. Oh, it's down to 17 seconds. That's that's crazy. You know what, Quinn Allen, who I picked to move up through the pack, he's still 31st. Not exactly having a brilliant performance, but he's, I don't know, that's like average for the 50-18. So, I don't know. Everybody's single filed out. Nobody's really getting too aggressive. Sean may look for a move. He's got draft. I figured he may try to make a late dive bomb on the brakes. However, he's not going to. He's running P18 right now. Running quite solidly. Might I add with the whole Daniel Holt thing, catching the back of the pack. It's not Daniel Holt going that fast. It's just the back of the pack, Mercer Gray, just going slow. Which is just hysterically funny. Well, why not? Since we got some time here, nothing's really crazy going on. Let's ride on board with your race leader, Nicholas Shockey, as he pedals this thing around this track. Here in low revs, because you got to wait so much for that corner. You could usually take that a little bit more, but with that corner being so wide and so long, gotta wait. Gotta have a lot of patience. He put on a lot of time on Cohen. Actually, that time by. Let's get a little. Oh, there's my nose cam. There's my nose cam. Right on the nose of this Pontiac here. Kind of see what he's seeing. See Nicholas Shockey very good on exits right now. Oh, Nicholas Shockey does go a little bit wider into that corner, but like I said, he's really able to put the power down to the back wheels and get such good exits. I mean, look. Cohen, very good on entry there. Just for Nicholas Shockey to pull him very solidly on exit. That's going to make a very interesting battle. If these two can get side by side, Nicholas Shockey being so good on exit, meanwhile Cohen's very good on entry, I don't know who would actually win that debate for space. I don't really know. Malachi Wilson hanging out P3, doing his thing. Raymond's caught up pretty close here to Kenny Knight. I don't know if he's going to be able to really make a move or put the power down as I think he would hope. But yeah, everybody's single filing out. Dude, Mercer is so slow. He's so slow. What is he? Running a whole second off the leaders from their fastest laps. He's 22 seconds off. Like I said, Daniel Holt hasn't gotten really too much ground on the leader. He's just faster than Mercer. So he should be able to catch up and at least put some cars past. Get past somebody in this race, which would be phenomenal. Because apparently, it's insane how I could sit here and test this track and it has great racing. As we have a race for the lead, has great racing, and then when it comes time to record and stream, don't want to do it. Nicholas Shockey and Cohen. I think Cohen made a little bit of a dive bomb into that downhill chicane. I think top speed-wise, Cohen has definitely got in that slide racing machine. Running Bandit Racing has not been known this year for their speed on the straightaways. And Cohen's right there on that back bumper now. However, he's going to exit a little bit wide. And that's brought Malachi Wilson into this one. And now Nicholas Shockey is going to have to hold off two Hungry Wolves behind him. Oh, Cohen goes way wide there. Malachi, maybe look for a move. No, face outside. He's going to try and drive inside, but Cohen does a brilliant job driving down on that inside line. Power out of that corner, and he should be just fine. He shouldn't be really under any more threat from Malachi, from behind at least. Shout out Gavin Graves, man. He's really done brilliant in that 32 car. The starts that Red Bull Racing have given him, he's done brilliant, which is funny because in Bum Truck he's having a pretty dreadful season. But right now, in that 32 car, he's done a brilliant job in his limited starts. Meanwhile, Daniel Holt's like only a little bit behind. He's only 15 seconds back, guys. Woo. Chloe has caught up big time. Also, yeah, Finn got past Michaela Richardson. Michaela's going straight up backwards in this race, which is not what your points leader needs. Luckily enough for her, John C's throwing the bag out the freaking car window right now. But also, unfortunately for her, Cody Goforth learned how to drive on a road course. Which should not be a thing. I don't know where he got that skill from, but he's under pressure from Shelby. Behind, he's run P15. P14 would be, like I said, a brilliant run for that 60, as Shelby's absolutely just sending the dang car. Oh, a little switchback Tossie and Ty going side by side. I saw at the top of the corner, Tossie tried to make one work around the outside. Would be the inside if you want to switch back. But Ty's going to beat him through that final corner. I did also see our leaders get a little bit closer. And Coleman's right there yet again. And then absolutely blows the corner. Nicholas Shockey's done a great job of just being able to throw off his lines. He's playing like the Fernando Alonso defense. Throw off his line enough to where it also throws off Cohen's line, forcing Cohen to go a little bit slower. He's done a good job of that today. As we're already basically halfway through this one. No cautions. Everybody's keeping it clean. This may be the cleanest road course race we've ever had. Now Aiden Turner and John C. Linker maybe getting a little bit impatient. John C. Linker is going to get impatient. He wants to be in moving and grooving past Aiden Turner, who won at Daytona. However, the outside around that corner was not the option. Probably that was needed. And John C's going to lose time. And the Queen of Road Courses, man, I was hyping her up thinking that she'd do something today when she's being outperformed by her teammate, Logan Long. Which is saying something, because that's disgusting. that's not good. But I guess it's... I don't have an excuse for it. P25. Definitely not her best run. But maybe, maybe she'll begin to figure it out. But the balls just... To do that kink right there, you got to have such big balls. Two guys who do not have big balls. Ezra and Mercer Gray. I never knew their road course racing was this bad. They're not going to get lapped or anything. Actually, no, they shouldn't. They should not get lapped. But, they should get passed by Daniel Holt, which is incredibly disappointing. Incredibly disappointing. Meanwhile, Sylvie right there on the back bumper of Otis. Can she get a move going? No, Otis is going to put the power down on the straightaway. That Chevy did not have the power I figured it would. I figured Ford engine be slow this year, and I don't know, Sylvie being actually competent, and well, that didn't happen. It's funny, you got Cody Goforth holding up a little bit of a train here. Ty's all over the back bumper of nowhere. He's been all over it a few times today. He's going to try and slide on by, make the move side by side into this kink. Who's going to have the balls and the bravery? And it's going to be not Ty. Ty did not have enough. Tassi was looking for a move. I think he was going to try to go for the switchback, look to the outside, go to the inside. Didn't, but he's going to try and send one this time. No, he's just not quite there. Ty's just a step ahead. Barely. Barely a step ahead. But Ty's been aggressive today. We'll see if he can keep that up. Gavin Graves is literally holding up a train at the moment. But Nicholas Shockey's done a great job of just holding out up here at the front of the pack. Keeping his lead. Cohen's there again. And actually, Cohen has a good corner there. What was he? Maybe Cohen try to make a dive bomb. Because I feel like if Cohen can get past Nicholas Shockey, he can run away with this race. Oh, Nicholas Shockey dives a little bit into that dirt. Goes a little bit wide. Oh, boy. Shockey's going to back up this corner, though. So he can get that, use that runoff that he's usually been getting. And he's going to blow right away. I thought away from Cohen. I thought he was going to be able to put more space on him, but Cohen's still right there. We'll see if Cohen can make any damage down this straightaway. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, he's pitting! Whoa. I was not made aware. Do we have to pit today? I didn't think we did, but Nicholas Shockey's going to come in for a pit stop. He's going to try maybe for an undercut. I don't know if this is a scheduled pit stop or not. Cody Goforth, I believe, also pitted. He did. And Cohen is your race leader. So they are going to have to pit. I mean, let me check the fuel run. I definitely thought they had more. Yeah, they have more in it. Or no. Maybe they don't. I don't know. That's weird. I definitely was inclined to believe that they had more in it. than what they do. However, with that being said, Cohen will be interesting to see if he comes down pit road this time by. And tires are probably going to play a factor here in this one. In terms of overcut, the undercut. I think Nicholas Shockey got a little bit of a jump on him with the undercut. So we'll see if Cohen comes in this time by to respond, or is he going to try to go for a bigger overcut? No, he's not going to come in at all. In fact, I don't think anyone is. So, again, I don't really know what the strategy is from Cody Goforth or really anyone here. To be honest, I'm unsure. Most definitely. Especially because Cody did not have any problems with his car. So, and pitting like that shouldn't happen. He shouldn't have exactly a need to pit, but to teach your own, I guess. To teach your own, however you say that. And that may have thrown Nicholas Shockey's inaugural first ever win. Okay, it may have thrown his first ever win away. If they don't pit soon, I really don't know what the strategy would be here. Cohen's going to pit this time by. Yep, there it is. And he has a clean pit entry. Malachi Wilson's going to inherit the lead. Does anybody else come down with him? No, nobody else is coming down with him. So, yeah, I don't exactly know what the strategy is at the moment. But Malachi Wilson, congratulations on your race lead now. We'll see if the Sly Racing team, if they get out ahead of Shockey, that would be massive. That could also mean that maybe Malachi is going to be the one who inherits the race lead when this is all said and done with the pit cycle. I'd imagine they would have to come down this time by. There's Cohen. Daniel Holt's going to get past Cohen. And there's Shockey. The overcut is the strategy, but Shockey's on slightly better tires, at least warm tires. Cohen's not ready. We'll see if Malachi comes down this time by. But Cohen's going to barely get out ahead of him. Wow. That's massive, and no one comes down this time by. So then what is the strategy? What are we doing? Hello? They must have saved some fuel. Must have. Be stupid to run to pit. They would be right. They must believe that they don't have enough. Meanwhile, everyone else may be trying to go to the end. I don't know. They're supposed to have 40 laps, so they shouldn't have to pit. Shockey's going to go right on past Cohen here. We don't really care. Actually, yeah, we'll care. Shockey versus Cohen. The battle of P1 versus P2 basically all day. Like I said, none of them had any mechanical problems or any reason to pit. They've just decided that, throw it down pit road. Well, Malachi Wilson coming out of the final corner. We'll see if he pits this time by. And he will not. So, I have no clue, to be honest, what's happening. Number one, why did they pit? And number two, why? Are they betting on fresher tires being good enough? I don't know. Like I said, they shouldn't have to pit. They have enough fuel. And those are not mechanical pit stops. So I don't know the strategy. But Malachi's getting some laps run up front. Reed Allen trying to put some pressure on behind him, but really he's not doing a good job. Gavin Graves fell back big time. Remember, he was right on the bumper of Reed Allen. And now he's kind of conducting his own train over here. Raymond almost got into Kenny Knight there for a second. That would have been massive. Would have been massive to throw a caution right now, too. Alright. We'll see if he pits this time by. No. Nobody pits. What? I'm so confused. Why? Why did you pit? Why did, like, especially Cody, why did you pit? What was the reason? There was no reason. But a yellow flag would just change everything right now. Might I add, Nicholas Shockey has put on a lot of time on Cohen, so maybe Cohen made some adjustments there. That was not worth it. I don't think pitting in general was worth it, but A, what do I know? I don't know anything. I'm just sitting up here in the booth pretending I know something, and I don't. By the way, where is our points leader? B26 because of those pit stops. Alright. Will he pit this time by? No. So I think Malachi's trying to go to the end. Which basically means Malachi should win this race because Reed Allen is not competition for him. And there's no competition back here. By the way, they've caught up to Daniel Holt, who has not quite yet caught Mercer Gray. Does Prima McShane run top 30? No, she's not even close. I don't get it. No, I don't know. I truly don't get that idea. I kind of want to throw a caution just for the fun of it. Again, they're not pitting at all. I kind of want to throw a fun flag. And I think, you know what? You know what, guys? We're going to throw a fun flag. We're going to throw the fun flag because Brian's dying over here. So, yellow flag's in the air. Which basically is going to make this one a 2-lap shootout. I should have done it a lot sooner, but you can call this race rigging. You can call it whatever you want. I'm dying of boredom over here. And we'll claim debris somewhere. I don't know. Some idiot did something, and now we're under caution. So, Malachi Wilson should retain the lead, unless they pit. Which, if they pit, I don't know what's going on anymore. If they pit, I truly do not know what to tell you anymore. But we will see. Malachi Wilson's going to come out in the final corner here for this totally not rigged Phantom Caution to take the yellow flag. There you go. Reed Allen second, followed by Gavin Graves, Anna Strutz, Logan Long, Kenny Knight, Raymond, Gabby, Otis, and Sylvie Allen is your top 10. You know, everybody else racing back, doing their thing. I think you guys are all already pacing or whatever. I don't know. There you go. Pace cars picked up the leaders, so we're gonna end up with like a 3-lap shootout, and that's fine with me. Because that shouldn't affect this that much. Okay, that really shouldn't. But everybody's gonna come over here, figure out their crap. I'm intrigued to see who, or yeah, I'm intrigued to see if they pit. If they pit, they're gonna get a free pit stop. Either way, Shockey, Cohen, and Goforth look like idiots here. Like, no matter what. However, they do have slightly fresher tires. Slightly fresher tires. So, ideally, they should be fine, right? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, game. Like I said, they have no mechanical problems. They just decided to throw it down pit road. Couldn't tell you why. So everybody is now officially pacing. Okay, so they do pit. So they do not have enough to go to the end. Oh no, Ty's going to stay. What is this? Okay, what? Sure. What is the strategy? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I swear to God, if they pit. Hold on. Please tell me. I think Daniel Holt's going to have to pit. Okay, they are not pitting. So, they had to pit regardless. So, I kind of ruined the whole race strategy thing. But that's fine. Because, was it going to really be a race strategy? I don't know. Malachi Wilson going to throw some fresh tires on it. Fuel it up. And he's going to come out, beat everybody off pit road. For the most part, the pit road looks basically the same. Everybody looks like they all stayed about the same. Wait, where is Gavin Graves? Oh, Gavin Graves and Logan Long are both in pit still. No. Oh, that just completely screwed them. Oh. You hate to see it. They're just now coming out, too. So Ty's on old tires in front of his teammate, who's on slightly older tires, in front of Cohen, who's on slightly newer tires than Nicholas Shockey. And then you have Goforth behind. This benefited Goforth so much. He's the big winner of this caution. That was not, like I said, I was bored. I didn't think they were pitting regardless. This works out fine, okay? If you want to complain in the comments. I don't care, because you're getting engagement from me, and that's fine with me. But yeah, Goforth went from like, what was he running? Like P14, and now he's up to P4. And we're going green this time by. Okay. So yeah, I nailed it. We're going back green with 3 laps to go. Ty versus Nicholas Shockey, teammates 1-2. Ty's on, he's not pitted yet. I don't think he's a lap down. He's not. So he's just straight up not pitting. Maybe Ty thinks that he can run the whole race without pitting. Maybe. If that's his strategy, that was a sick strategy call, and he deserves to win this race. We will see if that comes to fruition here. Here in South Africa, man, I love road course racing when it's not boring. Pace car is off. We're going to have 3 laps to go to decide a winner. Nicholas Shockey's been dominating this one alongside of his teammate Ty. Let's go racing. No, not yet. Racing now. Right? Yep, there you go. Racing. Here we go. Might I add, the front 4 all are on worn tires. Everybody else is on brand new fresh tires. Maybe haven't quite warmed up their tires enough yet. And you could already see Ty does not quite have the power down the straightaway. Nicholas Shockey streams off into the race lead. Malachi Wilson's going to go ahead, try to get past Cohen. Does he try to late send? Oh, Cohen's going to almost wreck. Oh, should be blessed and lucky that Malachi Wilson was not there. Here comes Anna Struts. Where did she come from? She's going to pass Malachi Wilson, and Cohen should be blessed and counting his blessings right now because that was lucky. Meanwhile, Ty's going to act like a rear gunner and try to hold off Cody Goforth. Board strategy con. We'll see how that works. Reed Allen went straight backwards on this restart. He's going to have to fend off from Raymond. But it looks like he is going to fend off Raymond. For the most part, does good. Oh, Kenny Knight pushing way tight out of that corner. Can he put the power down? Meanwhile, where is Michaela? Michaela's way back here. But she actually benefits still from that caution, ironically enough. And oh, Shelby pits. Ty did not. Cody Goforth is going to make a move down to the inside. You can see just how much Ty has to hold the brakes because he does not have fresh enough tires. Will Cohen try and make the move? No, he's not going to be able to lunge in and make a move yet. Meanwhile, back here, it's absolute hoodlum. Side by side, Sean and Tossie go. And Sean's going to clear Jerry. He needs to try and get away from that 17 as much as humanly possible. Because that 17 is going to make up points on him. And that's not what you want to see. Oh, but McKenna's going to plow tight. Oh, McKenna almost just took out the championship points leader. That would have been insanity had that happened. Meanwhile, everybody else is single file. Nicholas Shockey's coming close to taking the white flag. He's got one more time around to win his first ever race. There it is. White flag's in the air, so caution from here does not matter. So you might as well race as recklessly as you can and just try to wreck as many people as you can, because why not? Gabby's going to try and get past Nathaniel Graves. Nathaniel benefited massively from that caution. However, and Gabby went a little bit backwards there. Gabby's going to take that position. Reed Allen's going to try. He has a run around the outside. And, however, he does not have the balls to make the move around the outside. Maybe Raymond has some balls to make the move on the inside. No, he does not either. But Nicholas Shockey has virtually dominated this one. Questionable strategy call ends up working out. Same thing with Cody Goforth. Same thing with Cohen and Ty. That strategy does work out quite well for them. And Nicholas Shockey, close to winning Rookie of the Year last year. He was so close to winning so many races last year. He's never quite had the race pace to match his qualifying pace. Well, today he's going to go from pole position to race victor here in South Africa. Nicholas Shockey, race winner. Cody Goforth second. Cohen P3. Ty P4. Any tight battles to the line? No, doesn't look like it. Gavin Graves couldn't even get past Mercer. You hate to see it. Well, let's watch Shelby. She had some sort of mechanical problem, I believe, or I don't know what happened. But she decided to pit. That's what you get for pitting on the green when you just had a caution. That was... Maybe they didn't have enough fuel. I don't know. I'm just going to spell South Africa because I don't know how to spell Kalami, to be honest. Race 17. Oh, shoot, wait. Race 17, South Africa BUMCAR. Here's your finishing results. Nicholas Shockey goes P1, followed by Cody Goforth, Cohen, Ty, Anna Struts, Malachi Wilson, Reed Allen, Raymond, Kenny Knight, and Sylvie Allen rounds out the top 10. Otis, Noah, Zyler, Finn, who actually had a great recovery drive there. Sean, Tossie, Jerry Farrell, Fred Farrell, Gabby, and Nathaniel Graves rounds out the top 20. And for the fourth straight race in a row, Michaela Richardson, your points leader, falls outside the top 20, and she may actually lose the points lead to Cody Goforth. Or Reed Allen. There's a few big points names ahead of her who could have definitely taken the points lead. And why not? We'll give you guys a points update real quick. What a race. Some will say I screwed it up with the whole pitting thing there at the end. But at the same time, I feel like that you kind of had to do it. They all had to pit anyway. So it was going to end up a stupid race anyway. So might as well bunch everybody back up and say screw it, right? And Cody Goforth is the new points leader. Holy crap, the strategy call worked out. Followed by Reed Allen, Michaela Richardson, Jerry Farrell, John C. Linkers, last one in the top 5, Daniel Holt, Ezra, Sylvie Allen, Aiden Turner, and Sean is your top 10 in points. Poor Miguel, he was top 10 in points, but that injury is going to wipe him out of any hope of making it. Well, I'll be danged. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.